Hey there. So, something that has been, I guess let me preface that um, I would like, let's see, how can I speak in a way that makes my ideas come across? Because I don't want to just, I guess, hi, like, how are you doing? That might be a good start. So, something that has been very overwhelmingly obvious this week is this idea of force and flow. I was listening to Amanda Seale's podcast the other day, and one of her more recent episodes was this concept of flow and force, and noticing, and recognizing when you're in flow and force, and how to, like, maybe not how to get out of force, but trying to encourage flow. So lately, I've been experiencing a lot of flow or just general resistance, especially this week. And I don't think that it doesn't have anything to do with my cycle, but I am about to start like my menstrual cycle soon. So, I don't know, maybe I'm just a little bit more irritated at things, or things are seemingly much more difficult than I anticipate them to be. For instance, you're asking, Samantha, why are you using your hand? I thought you were going to use this cool gimbal thing. I was. As you can see, I very well was. But I forgot one of the very vital pieces that sticks onto here that goes on my phone. So now the whole thing is just kind of like not usable, which kind of sucks. But it's because the package that I bought, I got it used, so I got it for a better price, but it didn't come with the little carrying bag that you put all of your stuff in, so that way you have everything. Which is, in my opinion, a simple fix. Like, I'm sure I have a small little drawstring bag that I can put all of those things in, but I just didn't think about it because I've just been so exhausted after work. And I was supposed to have a therapy session today, but I did not realize that I booked my therapy session right, like an hour before I have dance class. So I thought, like, before I realized what time it was going to be, my therapy session, I thought, okay, I would have some time to, like, I wasn't going to go to the library this time because usually I do that. I'll either go to the library or I'll go to a local college to find a quiet space so that I can talk with my therapist freely. But I was just going to walk around my neighborhood because last time I wasn't able to get a study room. This is really privileged information, but just to make it not sound like it's coming out of nowhere, I couldn't get a study room. So instead I just walked the campus, and that felt really good because I was walking and expressing myself at the same time. So I felt like it was really great because it was helping me run out and absorb ideas like in a much more efficient way. And but because I booked my therapy session right before my dance class, pretty much, I realized that it was going to take me, like, during my therapy session to come to dance class. So I was trying to leave to dance class early so that way I could either park or find somewhere to walk around and just talk to my therapist. But it really did not work out that way because I took a nap because I was so exhausted, and I don't know what I was thinking. I still thought, like, okay, I can just do therapy while I'm driving. And my therapist was so kind to just be like, like, if you want, we can just reschedule so that this doesn't count as a session for, I'm using a certain, pretty much like a voucher, and I only have 3 of them and I've already used one. So she was like, so it doesn't count towards your voucher, and then, we can just reschedule it. And I brought this idea of this flow versus force, or force versus flow, where I am feeling a lot of resistance. like as of lately. And she was explaining to me, like, of course there's going to be resistance because we as humans are not all powerful in any capacity. So of course we're going to experience resistance, but one of the ways that might you might be able to alleviate like some of that frustration is like looking at the things that are in flow. For instance, now I'm definitely not going to miss dance class because I'm here a whole like 30 minutes, probably like 45 minutes early. so so there's that. But also I didn't get my session, but I felt like I got that out of it, and that was really nice. But yeah, like even yesterday, I don't know. I'm trying okay. So I have to recognize the things that it's like pretty. Oh, can we fix this? Oh. See, I don't even have my little my little light that helps me out sometimes, but it's fine because it will pass. Nothing is forever, thank God. But it's just been a lot of resistance this past week. Even the open mic that I did yesterday, I messed up. I'm still working through that. Like, I'm trying to not beat myself up for it because there's nothing I can do anymore. Like, the event has already happened, but I'm still like kind of harping on it, but with that advice of like focusing on things that are going my way, such as I got to make breakfast pretty early this morning without feeling like rushed to go to work. There wasn't that many calls today, which was nice. I still took a lot of them, but yeah, I really like that was really nice because I really hate my job. Like, I really do. I do not like my job. Honestly, but my problem with my job is I'm scared to get into something that is going to be like the same kind of deal. But I think if it's different or more, hold on. I don't think that's where they're going. But yeah, I guess like the environment, I work in a very call center environment, even though HR would have a flip. I'm going to say it because this is my channel. And if you're a child watching my channel, you should not be watching my channel because these are adult problems. But my fucking HR would flip their lid if they heard me calling it a call center environment, because technically that's not what we are. Even though that is what we are. Technically, if you were to like file it under a category, that would be the category. But long story, even longer. Yeah, just the whole, I'm just getting sick of our work environment because the people who I work with, there are people who are there who want to do good work and have good work ethic, absolutely. But there are unfortunately more people who do not have the same type of work ethic that the rest of us do. And it is quite bothersome when you are a person that really does take pride in your work ethic, like myself. And you will get recognized for being like a star achiever, but you don't get much in return. I got a 99-cent pay raise. I don't really appreciate, like, I appreciate the pay raise, but I don't appreciate it because it is 1 cent short of $1. And I don't think that the inflation is reflected on this 99 cents. And I'm really nervous because they want to give me more responsibility and split my role. So I would be working less with some of the people that I don't really enjoy working with, but I would be gaining more responsibility for a completely different role that is being passed. Like, I'm going to be doing half of that because my company decided to lay off 3 people. So now a whole bunch of people are going to now become dual roles with a possibility of a pay raise. And that is what is making me nervous, because I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there anymore. Even in the sense of what I do actually enjoy of the work, but because it's not 50% of my work, it makes me like enjoy the work less. And yeah, just I'm really nervous that they're not going to be able to give me the adequate pay raise that I deserve for the amount of work that I put in, and for the efforts that I make. Like, they recognize your achievements and they recognize when you're doing something great, but it doesn't equate in pay. So, like, recognition doesn't pay the bills like money does. So. But yeah, I'm still recording, even with shittier lighting and a shakier hand. But yeah, these are just some of the things that have been on my mind lately, because they've just been kind of frustrating. And my therapist told me, she was like, "Oh, just make a voice memo or write it down, and we can talk about them in the next sessions or so." So instead, I'm just gonna make a YouTube video about it. I wonder if it would be beneficial for me to drop that link to her and then she could like message me. But my therapist is great. I love her. She's just an amazing person so far, based off of what I know. It's quite a little bit, but she's been very helpful so far. But yeah, but I'm hoping for better. My sister is coming home. It's gonna be for a very short while, but I'm really excited for that. She's on her way here now. And what am I doing on Saturday? I don't really have plans on Saturday, but I really want to see The Color Purple. I really want to go see that. I'm hearing, like, okay, sorry, I'm saying like a lot. I'm trying to be a little bit more direct, but also this is a conscious stream of consciousness type of video. That's gonna be most of my videos. I'm a very stream of consciousness type of person. But for The Color Purple, what I'm most excited about is I really want to see Taraji's singing number, because I know I haven't seen it on purpose, because I want to see it in the context of the rest of the film. Because I hear, like I know Halle Bailey is very good, and I know there are other stars, but right now I'm on a Taraji P. Henson obsession. Like, I've finished Empire. I think the ending was a little, like, it was giving, like, rushed, but I understand because it was the start of the pandemic, probably. But, yes, I'm very much on a Taraji P. Henson, like, obsession. Like, I really am. I don't know, like, she's just such an empowering person, and she's so bubbly with her personality, even though she can come off like very like rough around the edges. Like, I don't know, like, they're really trying to play into that, and I feel like there are more facets to her than just that. Like, I saw in a recent commercial with Ludacris and her and somebody else, and they're like, Ludacris lost Usher. Like, I don't really know what they're trying to get at with that. like I don't know. Like, it was funny. I will admit I didn't watch the whole thing, but I don't know. It felt very like Cookie-ish, and I'm like, ugh, you're more than just Cookie. You're more than just Cookie, girl. But yeah, so that's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm doing. I hope that I'm able to recognize more flow. Yeah. Yeah. And I plan on reading a bunch this weekend. I would like to take a vocal rest tomorrow. I know that's going to be so hard. It's going to be so difficult because there are a lot of people in my house that want to talk, and they're very big talkers, and they talk for hours on end. And my sister's coming, and I know we're gonna have to spill tea at some point. But hopefully I will be I trust that I'm going to be more mindful about the things that I want to say and make sure that I'm saying them to be heard. And if I'm not being heard, I'm just going to be quiet. Yeah. I think that's a good route to go. But I hope that you recognize your own flow this week. Put in the comments down below if you've been experiencing any sort of resistance, either this week, last week, upcoming week, I don't know. But you let me know. I want to hear about them. I want to relate to you about them. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. And I hope you have a great week and a great day and a great night because it's nighttime right now. Bye.